Morning, ladies and gentlemen. Morning, judges. My name is Warren Patrick. I'm the Chief Learning Officer for Yes Bank, and my colleague Pramesh Khanna heads HR for corporate businesses. The Yes Bank story, and particularly the HR story, hinges on the owner-partner-manager concept that we very strongly propagate within the bank. Before I start my presentation, I'd like to draw your attention to the vision of the organization for 2020 in particular. Our vision is to be the finest quality large bank of the world in India by 2020. And there's a very simple formula which has been communicated to every single Yes Banker, which is action plus quality is equal to growth into scale is equal to finest quality large bank. Now, seemingly simple, but let me just quickly demystify what it means. Action, all of us understand, is about moving faster, leaping higher with greater energy, enthusiasm, vigor to really help Yes Bank achieve its strategic goals. Quality is about adopting the best and the next generation practices of leading private sector banks, foreign banks, relevant to the Indian context. Growth for us is 25 to 30% growth in pre-identified segments, year on year, quarter on quarter. Scale for us is about comprehensively growing impact without not necessarily increasing the number of people, products, or branches. And we believe that if all of this is done well, it will lead us to our destination, which is to become the finest quality large bank. If you walk into any Yes Bank branch, and if you speak to any Yes Banker, irrespective of hierarchy, you will find clarity of this vision and the way it is done. The quality aspect is measured by something very unique to Yes Bank, which is our 7 strategic objectives. Now, these 7 strategic objectives are drilled down into the KPIs of every single Yes Banker, and at the end of the quarter, the overall alignment of the organization to the KPIs is measured by what you call a quarterly quality compliance score, which is reported to the board. I'd like to quickly show you a glimpse of the overall HR core strategy. It's about obviously aligned to our vision of becoming the finest quality bank of the world in India by 2020, and our HR vision flows from this. Is to really become a world-class human capital management function, recognized for enhancing business performance through empowered human capital. And this hinges on our brand pillars. On the left-hand side you see, and right-hand side you see 2 blocks. So on the right-hand side is the 7 strategic objectives, and the left-hand side is the Yes Bank values, which play a very integral role of not what results we achieve, but how we achieve those results. So respect, ownership, innovation, agility, speed, professionalism, pride, camaraderie, these are the Yes Bank values, and we make sure that these are very firmly embedded in every single KPI of every single employee in the organization. This is a working plan, and the numbers you see 1 to 6, these are specific projects which have been adopted in the organization to really help Yes Bank achieve its strategic goal as far as HR contribution is concerned. I'm going to run you through what is the talent management approach. Besides the regular career page, job portals, social media, onboarding, induction, which every organization does, I think we do something very uniquely, and we do it for certain segments, particularly campus hires, senior management, top management, is to really make their experience special, from the joining kit to even reaching out to the families of new incumbents and making the branch manager really go personally and deliver the letter to the parents of the employee who's joining the bank. We have tried it on a small scale, and we are trying to figure out how this can be replicated to create a differentiated experience. Talent management, there is a very rigorous focus besides the regular learning and development framework which has been put in place for the organization. There are different talent categories which have been identified, and we've partnered with some of the leading names to really offer cutting-edge talent management solutions, be it Marshall Goldsmith, be it Philip Kotler, be it Ram Charan, be it Porter Erisman. In fact, as we speak, last week, 10th and 11th, we had got Porter Erisman to do an exclusive workshop for the entire top management team of Yes Bank. So there is immense focus on talent management and really developing high potential leaders within the organization. I'm going to show you a glimpse of the overall leadership development framework. So if you see, every single segment has been well sort of taken care of in terms of their development needs. And there's a particular focus on top management. Many organizations lose out on focusing on top management, but we felt that this is the team and this is the set of people who are really going to lead the bank into 2020 and beyond. So right from executive coaching to 360-degree feedback to assessment development centers to getting very, very exclusive and very, very sought after thought leaders from the industry to come and train our management staff is what we've been doing. I'd like to particularly draw your attention to the initiative Where Eagles Dare, the point which has been highlighted in green.